Did you get the documents? Are they all in order?
Yeah, which one?
The ones that we sent to you this
30
morning.
documents.
She needs them.
Beware!
Holy shit!
Beware of the cold corporate grip on your lives!
Oh, hello, Harold.
Harold? Who the hell is Harold?
There is no Harold! Harold was killed by Clarkson Corp's deadly vice grip! Choked to death by overwork and cruel and apathetic management! Now there is only the Phantom!
I'll call security.
No, he's harmless. The company knows about him. He lives in the basement.
I might dwell in the bowels of the soulless steel building, but my spirit is on every floor, in every office, in every corridor.
He ventures out to use the bathroom every now and then.
Oh, come on. What is this?
Beware of the cold corporate vice grip on your lives.
Harold used to be Harold Tuberman from accounting. He worked for the company for over 30 years, and one day he just snapped. Legend is that his supervisor had him working 75 hours a week with no time off for 18 months straight.
Jesus.
I was bound to my desk by the heavy chains of corporate greed and inhuman daily quotas that reduced my once confident nature to a bubbling puddle of nervous human jello.
Like I said, Harold snapped one day, ransacked the whole accounting division, and disappeared. He was found a few months later living in the basement. The company investigated and ended up firing his supervisor for overworking his department and put safeguards in effect so that wouldn't happen again to any other employees. Harold kind of became a company folk hero after that. The Phantom of Clarkson Corp.
Wow, that is amazing. But they let him live in the basement?
Yeah, he's got a nice little setup down there, and they leave him food from the cafeteria every day. He makes appearances once in a while, but he's nothing to fear.
I love his cape. What is it made of?
Laminated spreadsheets.
Oh, yeah.
My children, why are you here so late while all the others have gone?
Just putting in some extra hours, Harold. We're about to head out.
No extra hours. That's where it begins. That's where it begins.
Well, since Clarkson's COVID restrictions eased, management has been calling employees back to the office. The thinking is that productivity increases when workers are in the office together. A lot of companies are doing this now.
That is why I've seen more of you milling around lately. It's almost impossible for me to privately refresh myself in the 12th floor bathroom anymore.
Well, Clarkson wants us to be in the office at least 3 times a week now. They're also threatening to terminate workers who don't comply.
Bastards! Uncompromising corporate sweatshop bastards!
I guess I can understand the company's reasoning. Maybe you do build more of a work community when everyone is in the same space.
I don't know. It's not like we worked at home totally isolated. It seemed like we had twice the amount of meetings. I felt I was constantly on Zoom with a group or an individual. I almost found it difficult to have time just for my regular work, and we definitely had to be more detailed the way we documented our hours.
They just couldn't accept the fact that you were enjoying a bit of freedom. It made them lose their controlling minds that they couldn't be literally peering over your shoulders as their syrupy drool dripped onto your keyboard and their foul, oniony breath made your eyes water.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
Jesus has nothing to do with this lot. The pandemic was a godsend to the age-old concept of the corporate office. No longer was it just a mundane beige and gray grid with endless rows of identical cubicles. The office was now anywhere any employee chose to work, and it was beautiful. If only I had the ability to venture out on my windowless 3x3 block to work some days in my apartment with an open window, Gina Lola Brigida Glossies covering my walls, and my cats Stefan, Rachel, Alberto, and Queen Victoria sitting on my lap. Oh, what a different path my pathetic existence would have taken.
You know, I kind of agree with you, Phantom. I think this is a control thing. They're trying to make us think that the only reason the working at home option existed was due to COVID, but it had been a popular option for many years prior.
They are just extending their bony talons and saying, "Come back to the nest, dear children. Come back to the nest." But it is a nest of vipers! Deadly controlling vipers!
Vipers have talent?
Oh, you think this is funny, you poor, wretched, and oppressed drone!
Calm down, Harold. Calm down.
There is no Harold! There is only the Phantom!
Where does the organ music come from?
You know, we've never been able to figure that out.
What are you going to do about this new in-office policy, gentlemen? What are you going to do?
I'm not sure we can do anything. It's their company.
Their company? Their company? Oh, wrong! You are the company, my children. You are the heart and the soul, and without you, there is no company. The worker is the company. Make them remember that. Make them never forget that.
How do we do that?
Yeah.
Look, inside my left side cape pouch, I have 107 black Sharpies.
I was wondering what that bulge was.
Distribute them amongst the workers and have them write, "I am the company," wherever they can. On the doors, on the desks, chairs, foreheads, windows, computer monitors, television screens, bathroom mirrors. I've already done all the bathroom mirrors on the 12th floor. Anywhere and everywhere you can. It's very hard to erase a black Sharpie.
Yeah, I'm not sure vandalism is the answer, but I do like the overall message. Just maybe not such a literal form, per se.
You've got to beat them over their heads with this, dear boy. That's the only way they'll listen. Say, what if we literally beat them over the head? We could beat them to death with clubs. Golf clubs. That would be more sporting, don't you think? Golf clubs. What a release.
Okay, Harold. We gotta go.
Excellent. Go home to your real lives. I'm off to refresh myself again on the 12th floor. Speaking of, please tell the chefs to stop putting so much pepper in the buttersquash soup. It lights my colon up like a Christmas tree. Farewell, my children. Remember my words and heed my advice, especially about the clubs.
Well, that was something.
Yeah, he's a character. Something wrong, Harold?
My cape seems to be caught on the corner of this chair. I may not make it to the 12th floor in time, so I suggest you both run. Run like the wind, my children. This is something you need not witness.
Okay. Bye, Harold. Bye.
There is no Harold, only the oh, shit.